We are up. People
Oh
are
yeah,
rejoining now.
we're back. Sorry about that. Instagram only lets you stream for an hour, so our bad. Should I play multiple songs in a row? Should I start doing that?
Yeah, do like two or three. Two or three is cool.
Because we're only up to track 6, aren't
Yeah.
we? And there's 13.
Is there that many songs?
We got time.
There's 12. But yeah,
Well,
Yeah, there's 12. Surf's
that's
up.
cool. Well then, maybe I'll just go into the next one.
Go
you can
for
play
it.
a documentary clip.
Yeah, I can play a documentary clip. We'll start it off with a doc clip. And then we'll be back. I forget which one I'm on. I think it's this one.
So QDF was really this backyard barbecue with an adult-sized slip and slide. Before we knew it, it was this big party where we were dividing into teams and giving out awards. And the Yikes cover is kind of the summary of what that day was. The aftermath of this party. Empty booze bottles, beer cans, discarded food, just the aftermath of what this thing was. Imagine 80 people packed into your living room watching a band play. Like, the walls were sweating. It was crazy. We did a second QDF where we were a little more organized and prepared. We got probably 110 to 140 people to show up to that one, and had dollar signs play again. Normal Dennis played, which was such a highlight. God, I love Normal Dennis. And the cheese thing happened that year. That's kind of the thing that I'm known for, is the cheese.
Hey, so what do you remember about that day?
A collective group of friends getting together and having a really good time centered around the idea of like music. It was like our own private, festival of sorts.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna play some more tunes. Sorry we got booted off. Instagram only lets you stream for an hour. So if you've stuck around this long, you're a boss. Alright. Alright. You moved out to the West Coast, but it's all about who you know. So you started doing coke. You wanted to change the world with your music. But when you got to Los Angeles, you mostly just sat around and did coke. And you said you'd be happier if you weren't here. Maybe somewhere's better, 'cause you're not there. Maybe somewhere's better, 'cause you're not there. Making it shittier, like you do this place. I'm never moving to California. Never moving out west. You wanted to follow your dreams. That's just a business to exploit you and me. Now you got an unpaid internship at the Dream Factory. Is this where you wanted to be? 2, 3, and if you ask me to run away, you know that I would. I would quit my shitty job. I would leave my shitty band. We'd head out west to find a little bit of excitement. Then you'd break up with me when you see how boring I am. Then I'd have to get a temp job to afford rent and beer. And if that's the case, it's shit. I might as well stay around here. Never moving to California. I'm never moving out west. Glad you followed your dreams, and I hope you're doing well, but I can't afford a visit, so I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you on Snapchat, on TikTok, on LinkedIn. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next one, which I'm pretty sure is this one. This song is called An OK Interlude. I like it a lot. Here we go. What? No, don't. Oh, it's I fucked it up? No, it's not. No, it's not. You liars. I watch videos of soldiers being reunited with their dogs. Cheap cries are the only way I feel anything at all. And in social situations, I don't know regulations, unless I saw the same thing on television. I never feel too bad, I never feel too great, I'm okay. My friends and I would throw fists in the middle of mosh pits. Now we stand in the back and say how the scene has gone to shit. And we'll all scream, fuck cops, to forget our band shirts are made in sweatshops. And I don't feel happiness, just content with my purchases, I'm okay. Spring break, strings break, I'm okay. At a cash plane crash, I'm okay. When I medicate my brain, I feel okay. I'm okay. Okay. Well, alrighty then. Bam! Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's bring the boys and the thems are back in town. What up, y'all? How was that? I feel like my voice is going away, but that's fine.
You're doing great,
Very
Eric.
cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, Tommy. What else you got? What other questions?
So the people want to know, and by people I mean 3 people yesterday want to know when $signs is dropping an Idols cover album. Discuss.
I mean,
A whole album?
Oh, album.
An album.
the thing is, that band rules. So I would love to, but also, wouldn't it be more fun for us to take time to write our own songs, person from the internet?
Which many people also want to know about. When will we get $signs, period? But specifically an Idols album, but also at all.
I don't know. We'll have to ask Joe about it. We'll have to talk to
That's
to
fair.
Joe.
And Joe
Yeah,
Joe has
so-
the answers.
So if you want to find out when our new record is coming out, just ask Joe. Yeah. So, but yeah, Idols. I mean, maybe we'll do more Idols covers. I don't know. We did Danny Didelco and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. Also, Idols is about to.
I think
Yeah.
overall, I would like it if we did more
Sure.
covers. So maybe a cover thing, but I don't think we'll just do one
I've
band.
never learned covers
Yeah.
ever, basically, which is the exact opposite of what people tell you to do as a songwriter. But I've never learned that many covers because I like writing songs more than playing someone else's dumb songs with their dumb words. If I want to listen to your song, I'll just write my song that rips off your song. That's what I always say.
only 12
Yeah, it was
minutes,
only 12
right?
minutes.
So I like to think this next hot button issue in the chat is because of my background. But many people want to know when the possum shirt is coming back. And I've been seeing that comment in and out all night, and people are like giving it a rest for 20 minutes, and then they're coming back to it. So, will the people get another chance at the possum shirt?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's my department. Yeah. I mean, why not? Sure. Next time we put up shirts, I'll put up that for pre-order. How about that? That's the dollar signs
Oh, God.
guarantee.
And there you have it.
And then this
I
is
feel
a
like
question.
fucking like used car salesman talking about like our merch all the time. Like, oh, the free we have good free shipping and we ship 3 times a week and blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't actually have a merch store up right now because we're kind of in between dollar signs phases, but we will have one available soon. So
The possum shirt just shows up when you least expect it, but it's always there for you. Just got to keep on your toes, because it could happen at any time.
sure, and thanks for saying that. We've had that shirt design for 5 years now, which is the longest
Yeah.
that a design has ever lasted for us. I mean, we're notorious for printing new stuff every single time we play shows and like go on the road. So we probably have like 30 different shirts that we've ever had total, as opposed to like a lot of bands that just keep the same 6 designs in rotation. But yeah, no, that design has just like never stopped being asked for. So we just keep making it. But yeah, I would say soon, very soon.
And then I have a question from Devin K. Devin wants to know, what's your favorite moment from the television show Scrubs?
Oh shit!
If you had to pick one.
My answer
God,
is the
Lordy.
darkest answer for that show. But legitimately, it's one of my favorite moments in all of television when Dr. Cox goes into his depressive state because it's just like super real. It's super fucking real. That's what I loved about that show.
That is
Is that it
a
was
moment.
really funny, but it also punched you in the face. Gen Zers, do you know what Scrubs is? Do young people know what Scrubs is?
My favorite, I think, is the Colin Hay segment, where he's like playing guitar in the
Oh,
morgue.
yeah. Yeah, also, these are my machines! That's another good one. Or Hooch is crazy.
My favorite part is where I haven't seen this show, but my girlfriend who has tells me she loves the show, and then I go, ooh.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Sorry, that's a Scrubs joke.
It's a
Devin K will get it.
it's a show that I've been pretending to watch it my whole life. So whenever I'm in a group like this and everyone's like, "Oh, you love Scrubs?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, love Scrubs, love that shit." And yeah, I don't know. I can't say anything specific about it, but I'm not along.
It's legitimately one of my favorite shows. And here's a fun fact: my dad is an ER doctor, and he has scrubs. And he wore the green scrubs, and he looks exactly like Turk. He looks exactly like Turk.
Wow.
He's treating a patient, and he walks in the door, and she goes, No, you can't be here. You can't be here. You're not real. You're in the TV.
Wait,
She
really?
legitimately thought he was
my God.
he was Turk from Scrubs. My dad looks exactly like Donald Faison.
Wow.
This is entertainment us now.
That means almost nothing to me.
And there you go. Now you know that.
Oh, Devin said just that in the chat. He's never seen an episode,
Devin,
so he doesn't know
I love
anything.
you.
Oh wow,
Right there with you, Devin.
you got us.
He's just wasting
Great.
all our time. I love it.
All
Classic.
right, I guess I'll...
And then
Oh, sorry.
one
Yeah.
last quick question. Somebody wants to know what happened to David from work, Eric.
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. All I can say is that is based on a real story. That is based on a real situation. But after I left that place, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. All I know is that he didn't lose his job when he was there. So, or when I was there. So I don't know. He's probably fucking press secretary now or whatever. Anywho, political. All right, I guess we'll go do the next song. Is that what I should do? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right. I'm gonna keep my headphones on so the boys can cheer me on while I'm playing. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I can't do that. All right, this song is called "I Fucked It Up." We don't play it live that often. It's a pretty cool song, though. It's a pretty cool song, and it goes a little something like this. Every night's a menage a trois with my cell phone and my laptop, getting tormented by time hop. Remember how happy you were before the breakup. I miss you, or at least a projection of the better things that you do. We're both better off now that we're through. Now we're both drinking less and working more. I'm not the emotional wreck that I was before. So if I call, don't pick up the phone, 'cause I can't improve myself until I am all alone. I miss you, or at least a projection of the better things that you do. My memories exclude your negative qualities. It's not that you suck, you're just not right for me. If I go to heaven, I'll be with you for eternity. If you go to hell, then you'll have to hang out with me. Do-wop, 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 do-do-do, do-do-wop, do-wop, do-wop, do-do-do. Earth angel, Earth angel, will you be mine? Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna pass it back to the boys because we're getting close to the end here. We're getting close to the end. That's a fun song. I like playing that song.
That's a good one.
we
I
never
wish we
played
played that more.
I will say that song. I hate almost all breakup songs, but I'm pretty proud of myself for that one.
Do you remember how we wrote that song 3 days before we
Yes, I
recorded
do.
the record?
It's almost like I was going through
And we were
some
like, that song
great emotional
sucks.
turmoil the last 2 months leading up to that record being recorded. And then after that, and then for like 5 more years, just in different cycles. Yeah.
We were like, that shit is tight. And then we just recorded it the next day.
Yeah.
No notes. Just go for it.
Tommy, you got any other questions for us? Luke, is this a good way to spend your birthday, by the way?
I think that's a
I
great
mean,
question.
the last 5 years, a dollar signs event has fallen on my birthday.
Yes, that's true.
And you
Stop
know
having
what?
a birthday in the summertime.
Yeah. Like, why do I have to have my birthday in the hottest / rainiest / dollar signsiest time of year?
You should have been born in December like us.
Yeah, we're Decembers. Although that sucks though, because we're right near all the gift giving holidays. So
Yes,
Luke,
I'm 3 days
you know,
after.
There are worse times to have a birthday.
Is
I'm happy to
complaining
spend.
about when your birthday
no, yours
falls
is
on
actually
calendar
perfect if you
punk?
think about it.
Is that punk? Are we punk, y'all? Is it punk?
No, I think it's more punk to be like, fucking birthdays don't
Are
matter.
punks like
Like,
I disagree.
like
I
I
think-
showed up and now I'm here,
our
and that's
birthdays-
it till I'm
our
gone. You
birthdays
know.
Punk. Someone ask Tom DeLong. Someone text Tom DeLong and ask him if birthdays are punk.
At Tom, our birthday is punk. Luke, your birthday has a special place in my heart because I remember we went all mini golfing the night before we left for our full U.S. tour a couple years ago
Shit.
for your birthday.
Yeah.
And like, I just remember this wacky summer being rooted in time by this mini golf trip where I was like, what do we do for Luke's birthday? What can we do? Everything is like packed or closed. Let's go mini golfing. Screw it. It was just, it was really nice.
We were trying so hard to go bowling.
So hard.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
all of this.
And I remember I had never seen a sunset so vivid before or since.
So
I
people-
like that sounds like a joke, but I'm not joking. It was beautiful.
Not at all.
That was fun.
People want to know when everybody's birthday is, like what time of year. So I guess we could just go by month. Mine's in October. Dylan and Aaron both in December, right?
Yeah.
And then Eric, when is
My
your birthday?
My birthday
When is your
in
month?
February. So.
Hell
send
yeah.
me a pizza.
Blazing through a couple questions here. Yeah, like just set the whole month. Like pick a day, any day in those months, and send us a pizza via Venmo. Somebody wants to know what are your guys' favorite gas station snacks, and then somebody else wants to know are there any plans to re-record any more old dollar sign songs? So we did do that. We did do that last year, or I guess a couple of years ago now. But while everybody's thinking about gas station snacks, I just want to say we did do that at one point.
Yeah, and we'll probably.
and does anybody want to
We'll
comment about
probably-
more?
Well, I mean, I'll say the changes are good. Usually it's like, anytime I revisit the older stuff, I'll be like, oh, that song, we could probably, mess with it and make it work the way that our band is now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. If we feel like it, basically, is the answer.
Yeah, that's more so like is anything going on right now? Like, do we have anything to do? And if we don't, then it's like, oh, let's revisit that shit.
If
Yeah.
we can.
And then favorite gas
Yeah.
station snacks, I'm a combos man myself. Combos.
I would say Eric and I are the gas station
Yeah.
snack buddies because we always get the
Yeah,
same
so-
stuff.
So combos
We
and
both-
cowtails are my shit.
Yeah, cowtails.
Oh,
You know the caramel creams.
Yeah.
Eric and I will split a bag of 100, and then
you two are playing with some creamy fire right there. Let me tell you.
What were those? You get those Bucky Nugs?
oh,
Beaver nuts. That's my snack.
Oh, that was
Beaver-
yeah.
I've got two modes. I've got carrot sticks and I've got beaver nugs. If you don't know what beaver nugs are, there's a gas station chain called Buc-ee's. I highly recommend going to one in Texas. But it's either all healthy snacks or the sugariest popcorn you can find, and there's no in between for me.
Well, what is a beaver nug?
So it's like this. I would call it popcorn, but it's almost like a corn pop that's been glazed in maple syrup and at least 4 different other types of sugars, a pinch of regret, little bit of I don't want to call it garlic because it's not that pungent, but it's like all of the best sweet stuff. It's really nice, but it's terrible for your blood sugar.
The answer is pizza
worth a try.
combos and the classic cheddar cheese combos, Min. That's for you, Min. I miss you. I don't know if that microphone was even on, but yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it got
I
any
hear it.
louder, but it was
This will-
dramatic still. It was dramatic.
Yeah.
Well, I have another video of people saying things about our band. I'm gonna play that, and then I got a special surprise for everybody in the chat. So here's that. Bye.
Who am I? Well, I'm Johnny Moss. And we did a lot of tours. Tiny motherfucking minivans. And we killed that shit. When they sing those songs about drinking at the Holiday Inn, it's not bullshit. Those boys could drink. But they're good folks. And I'm damn lucky to be associated with them. So fucking cheers to that, right?
God damn it, we did.
God damn.
So,
So that's our friend Johnny Moss. He's the best. He's the best. Cool. So for the next song, I'm actually not going to play it now. So we wanted to give at least one song that is all of us playing together. And Try Hard is almost impossible for me to play it by myself to make it sound good. So we tried to Ska-Tune network it, and we put all the clips together. And yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do that. And anything else anyone wants to say about Try Hard? It's a pretty good song. It's pretty cool.
That was the last song we wrote for Yikes, I believe, except for the one we threw on there last minute. I love Try Hard. I still like it, even though it's impossible to play live.
It's hard to sing.
we had that costume party, the animal costume party for the music video.
Yeah.
Lazy 5 rands.
That was
All right,
fun.
cool. Well, I'll play that. And then we'll be back with more. Shit. Fuck. When I say that I hate everyone, you still I'm really afraid of rejection. When I say fuck everything, I'm deflecting criticism from me. You should give a fuck, even though it's tough. You should give a fuck, even though it's tough. You should give a fuck, even though it's tough. Now I only love things ironically, 'cause I'm afraid of being taken seriously. I don't try hard at anything I do. 16-year-old kids might not think I'm cool. You should give a fuck, even though it's tough. You should give a fuck, even though it's tough. You should give a fuck, even though it's tough. Sometimes it's okay to give a shit. 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 Why would he use so bad? We're
it's
live.
funny.
We're live. Aaron, stop talking
Oh,
shit
that-
about the
that was
emo
good.
kids. We're live. We're back at it. We're back at it. Tommy, did you have any other questions for us? Also, I hope you all like that. I'll post it on YouTube later. Also, go follow us on YouTube. It's going to become relevant in the future. I promise.
Make a solid investment in your digital future and click that subscribe button because 4 years from now, it's going to pay off in spades. So I've been saving a question for the end because I love that somebody asked it, and it's just, Yikes is good. Discuss. 2,500 words plus or more with citations, please. So, yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. I wasn't in the band when this album came out. I love this album. This album made me become friends with y'all and made me move to Charlotte. So, like, I just want to say I love it. Thanks for writing it. And I'll get out of the way. But I guess anything else y'all want to say about it, stories, anything that means a lot to you, whatever anybody wants, I guess. How do we fit this 2,500 word minimum that we have to hit real quick?
So I've moved around a whole lot. Y'all had been working on Yikes while I was in Japan, and when I got back, it was I remember the first practice sitting in and just listening to you guys and just cackling madly because I knew how much fun it was going to be. So,
that's a good vibe. That's a good vibe.
It was a good time and a good feeling. I remember hearing Brutal Dam for the first time and just felt like I was surfing on a wave being pursued by Man of War jellyfish.
Tectonic plates shifted.
And there's Surf's Up. Directly related to you, Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you moved to California.
Yeah. I think that there may have been another party involved in that, but it just conveniently fit me.
Yeah, a lot of people were moving around.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, like, I remember being at a show when the record first came out, and we played that song, and someone was like, "Yo, that song is fucking brutal. Like you really getting your feelings out about like, man, that person must have broke your heart." And I'm just like, yeah, that song's about my friend Luke. He moved to California, and I miss him a lot.
And shout out to Sean Kelly from Corporate Fandango for filling in for Luke on the recording of Try Hard and for a few of the songs on Yikes, because it was recorded in like 2 short sessions. But he played the release show. So shout out to Sean and Corporate Fandango, his band. They're great.
I'll shout out to Charlie who played cello, and I hope I don't fuck this up.
Yeah. Yikes is a cool record. When I think of Yikes, I think of like how we all kind of learned how to write full band songs together. It was like tough. The process, now is a lot different because when you're coming up with something like being a band, you have to learn the formula before you can apply it. So trying to like figure all that out with me and Aaron and Eric, all these like sweaty afternoons that would become night times. It was like a lot of time spent. I mean, we probably spent 6 months of every weekend together writing that record.
Yeah, that's when my old house too. The noise complaint, Miss Rogers.
The neighbor hated us.
She did not like us.
She was not a fan of Yikes.
She wrote a strongly worded letter.
It was crazy that she was also the person that signed all of the bands for Canada for Sony Records. That's called a callback. That joke's called a call. That's a callback. That's a callback.
Crazy.
Nicely done.
I mean, how would you reflect on that process, Aaron? Like that was just a cool time because we had only even been friends at that point for a couple years, Like,
yeah, that was it was like we found ourselves during that time. Like we learned what it meant to be a band.
For sure, and we still hadn't really done any touring either, like as a full band. So we were still only playing, shows that were like an hour or 2 out of town. I don't know. It was like it was a time of like big growth. It was cool. I remember we took promo photos where we stacked Aaron got 100 pizza boxes from where he worked, and we created these big facades of like stacked boxes that we would pose in front of.
Pizza boxes.
And
Man, that was a time.
2014 was a much simpler time.
So simple.
Yeah, I mean, Yikes is means a lot to me. It's probably the first thing I ever made that I can go back and listen to it without just like hating everything about it. Just because it's nice to think about like not only the time that we spent recording it, just because we spent so much time together working on that record. Like we really worked really, really hard on it. But it was also, you know, the time we spent recording it at the Milestone, which we consider our home. If you're on Charlotte, North Carolina, please go see a show at the Milestone. They're like truly one of the best venues of all time. They're my favorite anyway. And then also, you know, and then transitioning out of that, getting to go on tour with everybody. And, you know, Luke and I had been on tours together a lot before that, but it was nice, you know, finally becoming a real band that has, you know, a full band when we go on tour. It was cool, you know, like I think a lot of people will always say like, oh, I miss y'all's like folk punk stage. But, you know, I think that the core of that will always be in our music, and especially that record. Still, to me, it feels like a folk punk record, even though there's like electric instruments. So it just kind of feels like that record was the first time we like really grew and came into our own. And yeah, I really like it a lot. It's also just like cool that record means a lot to people. That's pretty rad. Getting to make art that people care about will never cease to amaze me and stun me. So it's neat.
We're definitely very lucky for all the people who like started listening to us at that time and then continued, because we never, like, at that time, like, we didn't have anybody helping us with anything. It was a completely DIY release. We made the CDs ourselves. We made the original tapes ourselves. We have yet to press it on vinyl. Hopefully we will soon. So the fact that I would say that record really planted like these amazing roots for our community, like it surrounds like us and like our friends and stuff, and the bands we've met and like the things that we've been able to do because of that record. It's just really cool. I'm just like endlessly appreciative how like with no help we managed to kind of make stuff happen with just like the mutual love of like our friends and like the community that sort of surrounds us on like a national scale. It was great. I mean, I look back at Yikes as like I'll always feel best about how that record ended up with us, like no matter what happens, like here on out, and the ones that came before it, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't know, like it's just really cool. I think that to me, it reminded me just how great like our community can be, like our DIY community.
Can I tell a super quick story about
Sure,
that
why
era?
not?
That sums that up.
I don't know. Have we hit our word requirement, or you know,
We're almost there. I'm gonna put a fifth over.
We're actually at 1937 words.
Right. Keep counting.
A bit more.
So at the second QDF, it was the first time I saw dollar signs, and I will forever remember this moment because I have been kicking myself ever since. I was in another band at the time, and we had played already, and I was sweaty and tired and drunk, and I remember thinking, I sat down somewhere at Phil's house during QDF, and I was like, you know what? I get to watch this next band sitting. I don't feel like I gotta stand up and like do the thing. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy the music, and I've earned this sit. And 2 seconds later, Aaron, Eric, and Dylan ripped into a Yikes song. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I have been eating shit ever since, because I was like, whatever band is playing, like, you know, there's this unspoken thing where it's like you pay attention and you support, but it was this packed, sweaty house, and I was so tired. So I was just thinking it was just going to be, you know, whoever, and like I can still hear it from the other side of the room, but the room just erupts and people are like pushing, and the band is so energetic, and one of the best bands I'd ever seen live up to that point. And I was just like, man, I'm going to be a fan of this band for life. And that was like 2 weeks before you dropped Yikes. So I don't know what the song was, but thanks for doing that and making me eat my words every day.
It's very surprising to hear you say that about that performance, because if I remember it correctly, we were all fucking... We couldn't even play. It was so much alcohol.
Eric and I were just fucking gone.
We started playing a Taylor Swift cover, and then after the first 15 seconds, we're like, no, never mind, just can't do it.
I remember specific. I have a memory of playing a song, and somebody was pouring a drink into my mouth while we were playing a song.
I remember that, and I was like, man, that guy is so cool.
I think it was out of a pineapple too.
Oh, it was probably one of the pineapple guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny hearing you say that, Tommy, because famously, I rarely ever play with alcohol in my system to any major extent, except for at QDF, and that show was a disaster in my books, but it got you on board, so it was worthwhile.
This is gross, but if we're gonna talk about this show, I just have to mention that the pit got cleared because somebody got sick, and it was all just beer, and none of us knew that. And then when people started to kind of back away, Eric took it upon himself to run into the pit and slide on his knees into the middle of this crowd, and then continue to do like Jimi Hendrix guitar moves, like rolling on the ground.
Spin in a circle.
Yeah.
So the person who asked this
gnarly.
question has said we have officially hit their word limit.
They're
and
sick of us talking.
Yeah, so we did it. A couple of things I just want to get out of the way really quick. Non-compliant have said that they want to play the milestone, which I think is fair to say at some point. And then one last question to end it on. Somebody wants to know, what was the first band that Dollar Signs ever toured with
So
together?
technically, that would be Matt Fry, who's an anti-folk artist from Brooklyn, New York, and now I have no idea where he is. And he's a really amazing songwriter. Check out Matt Fry's stuff. I have no idea where to find it. Maybe Bandcamp. In terms of bands with us...
Good luck!
Full band. Dylan, what was the first band we went on tour with? I don't remember. I mean, technically, I think it would be non-compliant, wouldn't it? Because we played multiple shows with them.
I think it might have been non-compliant because we never really wanted to go on tour with bands when we were first starting, just because it's so hard to book like small bands when you go on like 2-band tours, you know. But I think it had to be either non-compliant or maybe Cold Rex. Like, if you want to consider like a weekend thing, it might. I mean, that's probably
That makes sense.
one of those two for sure.
Both great bands.
Fuck yeah! All right, well, hang out because I'll play this song and then come back to y'all so we can say our goodbyes and cry and wish Luke happy birthday. All right, I'm gonna play this last John and then we'll do it. All right, y'all. This is it. This is the end of the record. Yikes! I hope that you've enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed the show. This is a song that we have almost never played live because the end of it is a disaster. It's just a disaster. I don't know what we were thinking, but it's also pretty cool. This song has some of my favorite lyrics I've ever written. But again, the second half of it is a disaster, so that's why we never play it. All right. This Halloween, I'm gonna dress up as a man that my dad wished I could be. Now I'm photoshopping pictures, putting my face over the heads of doctors and lawyers. 'Cause I'm an adult now. I'm an adult now. I'm an adult now. I'm an adult now. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? How's your 401k looking? Where are you going after you die? Hey man, when you gonna fall in love? Hey guys, I don't know what I'm doing after lunch. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't have a 5-year plan. But if it were up to me, I would write a record called This Will Haunt Me. If it were up to me, I'd probably add another guitarist named Tommy. I don't have a 5-year plan. Year plan. Year plan. Year plan. Year plan. And there it is. That's it. That's the record, Yikes. That's the record.
Woo!
That's the record called Yikes.
Well done.
Yep,
You done did it.
we
What if
did
we're
it.
gonna-
That would have been better if I hadn't had 4 beers over the course of this adventure. But it's fine.
Hey, you still nailed it.
Any last questions, comments, or concerns before we go off?
Not really a question. People are just debating about your hair. Ryan really wants to cut it. Alex from Lexington has offered to cut it. I've offered to cut it on accident. I mean, your hair is just a hot button topic. here.
So Allison cut it. We did the quarantine cut thing because I don't want any of y'all's dirty fucking mouths around me. So that was like weeks ago. So
Feel that.
we can totally. I don't know. Maybe we'll live stream the next time Allison cuts my hair with fabric scissors. That's yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like at least Ryan would appreciate
Ryan,
that.
Ryan is
At
the only
least.
person that's ever made me feel good about my face after the haircut they gave me. So Ryan, please cut my hair. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah, all right. So that's it. That's how we're gonna go
All
out.
right.
I was just talking about my haircut.
Okay,
That's it.
Just
Thanks for tuning in,
Well, hey, you know,
everyone.
the chat's going to end really soon
just like the
automatically.
climax of every great movie. It just ends with two people talking about nothing. Good times. Good times. Well, thanks y'all. Thanks for hanging out and do this. Thank you. Happy birthday, Luke. You the best. You the best.
Thanks,
you the
man.
Happy
best.
birthday, Luke.
birthday.
Thanks,
Everybody in
everyone.
the chat. Wish Luke a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Way down
happy
there.
birthday, Luke.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Luke. Yeah. And happy birthday.
Ooh,
Ooh,
breaking
nice.
up the Elijah, I see.
You.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You should have done that 2
Yeah.
hours ago.
Yeah, you should have. You should have done that at the beginning.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
Thanks
well.
everyone that's stuck around and watched. That was a lot of fun. We'll do it again in 5 more years.
Hold me to it. Send her on a
Yeah.
Google invite
All
right now.
And
For a year.
In
Dolly-
5 years, we'll have
Dolly
hologram.
Boy, stay on Skype for a sec. I would like to talk to you, but everybody else, goodbye.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
Fan
everyone.
meeting. Catch us in 5 years on Instagram too for the Yikes 10th
Yeah.
anniversary show. I've been your host, not really.
I've also been
Have
your
a great
host.
night.
Luke's also been your host. Aaron and Dylan have also been your host. All right. Bye, everybody.